What's up, guys? I'm back like I never left. In this video, we are going to be talking about Digital World Acquisition Corporation, which is planning to take Trump Media and Technology Group public. So we're going to go over in detail, talk about this company, what is Truth Social Media, what are their plans, who are they going to be competing against. We're also going to be talking about the price target, which is super important because this specific company stock has been going up significantly. It's up more than 300%. We're going to talk about the short-term price target. And also later on at the end of the video, I'm going to be talking about a cryptocurrency and some of the top cryptos we need to be watching out right now. So I'm going to cover all this important information in this video coming up. As you can see over here, we have a Trump-tied SPAC is up more than 315%. As you can see over here right now, even in the after hours, the stock is close to $72. It's been trading aggressively. There's been a lot of people that are excited about this specific company. It's been trending all over social media, not only on Twitter. It's been trending and Stockwits and etc. So as you can see over here, there's a lot of excitement. The stock is up to $72 in after hours. As you can see over here, it's going to be opening at all-time highs tomorrow. If it continues to go up, it could potentially be, hitting $100. We're going to be talking about later on what the potential price target is. Let's go in detail and talk about the Trump Media and Technology Group. So we're going to look at the company overview. So last year, if you remember, President Trump, after he got banned on Twitter, stated that he is going to be starting his own social media. So this social media company, which is going to be called Truth Social, is going to be launched in 2022. But as we go over in detail, look at exactly what this company is all about. We have a mission-driven organization, which is TMTG, will fight for the First Amendment protection and freedom of all Americans, protect democracy, and defend capitalism. So that is going to be their main mission statement. And as you can see over here, they're stating that tech monopoly censorship threatens free speech. What happened to freedom of speech? So they mentioned that Facebook bans President Trump for posting for the rest of his presidency. We have Twitter permanently bans President Trump from tweeting. Of course, we got a lot of attention on the media that he basically got banned. And of course, the most important thing they're trying to portray on their presentation is that other freedoms are at risk. What happened to Americans' voices? So social media imbalance has dangerous consequences. They're trying to compare that the Taliban's Twitter account is actually active, whereas the president of the United States got banned last year. So they're trying to portray that, they're trying to battle the freedom of speech. They're trying to solve this main issue. So when you go in detail and look at exactly the market opportunity they're trying to disrupt over here, so they're trying to go against Twitter, Facebook, Amazon, Apple, Netflix, Google. So they're going for all the big tech companies. So that is really, really interesting. So we have Trump Media and Technology Group corporate overview. So corporate competitive structure. So we have TMTG. We have the Truth Social, which is going to be the main one that Trump is going to be using, of course, posting, talking, being active every day, just like he used to use on Twitter. He's going to be potentially be super active in Truth Social, of course, when it comes out, and it's going to be competing against Twitter, Facebook, and they have TMTG Plus, which is going to be competing against the Netflix and Disney Plus. And we have a TMTG News, which is going to be competing against CNN and iHeartMedia. So when you look at the long-term opportunity, also they have the TMTG Tech Stack versus against the Google Crowd. We got the Strip. So these are all the companies they're trying to compete against, So they try to portray also the history of the U.S. media, political segmentation. We have the 1970s, 80s to 98 from 1850s. We have the newspaper. We have 1980s. We have the radio. We have cable television in the 1990s. We have 2021 social media, and they want to be participating and potentially, trying to be super active in that aspect of it. So an industry rip for further segmentation. We have 50 million in the 1980s, 100 million in the 1980s to 200 million in the 1990s, and 330 million in 2021, which is basically the phone. So there's a lot of people that are super active on social media, of course, using their phones. So they're trying to portray and they're trying to, show exactly how many followers that the previous president used to have, which is Trump's historical social media following. We have 89 million followers on Twitter. 24.5 million on Instagram. Facebook has 33 million. And of course, the total followers, when you add everything up, is 146.5 million followers in total. So when you see sizing the digital audience, we have Netflix over here, we have the huge Twitter followers over here, the people that are using it. We have Google Pay subscribers. Of course, they're trying to generate revenue also by competing against Netflix and Google Plus, Disney Plus. Of course, as you can see over here, a massive market opportunity, building non-cancelable global community. So there's been a lot of issues with celebrities being canceled because they say this or they say that, they say something about a certain group and things like that. So they're trying to tackle that and basically create a non-cancelable global community. So that is basically their main goal. So inclusive, big tent approach. So all are welcome. They're trying to, include all the people. It doesn't matter, where you're from and etc. You can definitely be able to participate. We have liberal, independent, and conservative. And, they're trying to also portray, how many followers that Trump has and how many subscribers that, Netflix, Twitter, and iHeart users are. So monetizable users. So let's scroll down and see. 1/3 would use a Trump-backed social media platform. And 1/3 would use a Trump-backed social media platform. So this is basically the survey that they did. Is basically people said that they would definitely use a Trump-backed social media. So that is, they did their research, I guess, in a way. So they also have galvanizing a constructive media universe. So let's say when you scroll down over here, and they're trying to state that the truth follows truth. Truth Social mission. We have Truth Social is America's Big Ten social media platform that encourages an open, free, and honest global conversation without discriminating against political ideology. So that is their main goal, and that's what they're trying to tackle. Conservative following could provide catalyst for Truth Social growth. So this is what they have over here. And of course, you have to remember that more than 70 million people voted for Trump in the election. So there's a lot of people that can potentially back up or try to support, this company even if it goes public. So that is one of the things that you want to be taking into consideration. That's why it's super popular. It got super popular once the news came out. Once Trump stated that, they're going to be starting in social media. And that is what popped up the stock, So we have TMTG Plus on-demand programming. Of course, what is TMTG Plus? This is an on-demand servicing service that will provide news, Big Ten entertainment, exciting documentaries, sports programming, and more. The American public is seeking a non-woke entertainment, and TMTG Plus will provide content for all to enjoy. So non-woke, so quote, in quotation, non-woke. So there's a lot of, woke media that's available, but, we'll take it, we'll see how they're going to be changing it and etc. So, but of course, TMTG, they're versus Netflix, Disney Plus, Hulu, and they're going to be tackling a lot of people, a lot of these big tech companies. So history of President Trump's entertainment success. We have The Apprentice, which is a big show. We have, it's been Miss Universe. So The Apprentice has been really doing pretty well after he basically, did not, be host or basically be part of it. The rating actually went down significantly. But anyway, there's the disclaimer, of course. If you want to participate or get involved before you invest, you definitely go over this specific, company overview. If you like it, of course, but a lot of people are backed up. They're excited about it. That's why you're looking at the stock price massively going up 356%. After hours is close to $70. Can it potentially hit $100? We might see, so the short-term price target is going to be once there's going to be a lot of people, especially the people that like Trump, that voted for Trump, that are super excited about this Truth Social media. They want to support, right? They want to support the company, whatever they can. So I think this company can potentially be trading higher and higher. It can potentially go to $100. You never know, but the stock definitely is overextended. So it's super important if you don't want to chase it. Of course, if you got involved in it, that's great. But, it's super risky. These SPAC companies can go up and down a lot. But in the short term and in the future, since there's a lot of hype to it, it could potentially hit like $100. But don't chase it right now. It's super risky. If you buy it tomorrow market open, it can definitely tank down a lot. But there's a lot of momentum people might just be finding out about, Trump is, once they go home today after work, etc. They might find out that, Trump is starting a new social media, especially the supporters. They can, decide to, help this company buy it and etc. So that is going to be a huge momentum coming up pretty soon in the future. So definitely keep an eye on it, but right now it's just overextended. It can definitely, of course, go higher and higher, but I do not suggest anybody get involved in it right now. It's just very, very overextended. So, but now let's talk about the top cryptocurrencies to watch right now. So Bitcoin hit all-time highs of 60, or above $60,000, but today's been pulling back a lot. But when you look at the future of cryptocurrency, especially for 2021, there can potentially be a massive rally coming up for Ethereum and also the major altcoins that can potentially experience similar type of massive moves to the upside. So we're undergoing a lot of expansion going on right now, especially with a lot of investors buying into Bitcoin. Right now it hit all-time highs, but that is just the first sign that we need to be watching out for the remaining of 2021. So usually it starts out with Bitcoin hitting all-time highs, and then it goes to Ethereum, and then it trickles down to the remaining altcoins. So one of them being, of course, it's going to be Shiba Inu. So Shiba Inu is one of those altcoins that could potentially experience a massive upside because it also have potential to be listed in Robinhood. So that is also another, catalyst that we can be watching out for that. So as you can see over here, this is the path to altcoin season. So the first thing is going to be Bitcoin, hitting all-time highs. And the second thing, before you know it, Ethereum starts to climb up again. And the third thing is going to be large cap, other large cap projects, crypto projects. And then the fourth is going to be alt season, so we're initially at the first stage right now. So be on the lookout for Ethereum. It might start to pop up again. And after that, we might see all of the remaining altcoins to start to bounce back up again. So that is going to be for this video. If you have any questions, any comments, make sure you drop it in the comment section below. And I'll catch you guys on another video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, drop a comment if you're going to be getting involved in this specific company, DWAC. But I'll catch you guys on another video. Peace out.